guess, I mean, as a girl who used to have like my hair down to her ass and have to blow dry it, I would trip a breaker all the time. So I
Right.
just got used to going and push.
I'd trip a breaker farting the wrong way.
You trip a lot of things farting the wrong way.
I
All right,
do.
I have another story time though that has nothing to do with the light. You're gonna like this.
Oh, go ahead.
It comes with a photo that you're gonna have to put in the episode if this makes the episode. So, deals with Enigma again.
Okay.
My boy loves his pickles. Loves pickles. When we order groceries, he orders like 2 to 3 jars because he uses them on
God
sandwiches and then he uses them as snacks, right?
Yeah.
So
They're good snacks though.
Right, and they don't go to waste, so I don't care. So I was ordering these little, they're called like dilly pickles. They're in their own package and they're the little slices so you can snack on them.
Yep.
I ordered 4, thinking 4 pouches.
Go ahead.
No, you want to guess the punchline here?
Did you get 4 cases?
I got 4 cases of 6 pouches each. I did not read the description.
That is absolutely amazing. I bet your husband was so happy.
The description that clearly states 1 box, 6 pouches.
Were you not curious about like the cost when you were checking out?
I ordered it from Aldi, so it was only like $2 per. It was only like $2 per case. I didn't even like link.
That is
so
cool.
Here's the photo I'm going to bring you. So
please do.
When he went to go put everything in the fridge, and we realized my faux pas, we have 1 drawer dedicated.
Well, are these refrigerate after opening? Because
no, he likes them cold, so it doesn't even matter.
Right.
So this is the drawer full of those, and then this is the overflow.
Oh my God, I cannot wait to see. Are you sending it? Yep.
Oh yeah. I want you to see it.
I hear the chime.
I want you to see it. There's 1 full produce drawer full of pickle packs in my fucking refrigerator.
Shit. Oh, like, snap is right.
I was like, I hope you want pickles. He didn't take any today. He was like, I can't. I took like 4 packs yesterday. That poor Instacart shopper.
Cheese.
That poor Instacart shopper. I'm
what
not
the hell
lie.
is wrong with this lady?
That poor Instacart shopper had to grab 4 cases of those, plus 3 jars of pickles, 2 spears, 1 slice. On top of that, 8 things of deli meat because he makes like 5 sandwiches per day for lunch and breakfast.
Absolutely
I'm
amazing.
like, these poor people must think all I eat are
pickles and deli meat.
Deli meat. And a lot of blocks of cheese.
Oh my God. Gotta clear it all out. That's so fucking cool. That's amazing.
Yeah, he was unboxing them and he's just like looking at me. He's like, idiot.
How many did you order?
I said, well, I ordered 4 pouches. He goes, well, you got 4 boxes, genius. I'm like, oh. You're welcome.
I don't understand why there are so many. I just don't get it.
Oh, I was working, so he was unpacking everything. Hey everybody, I'm Vampy.
And I am Val.
And this is Grade E Meat,
where we grade stuff on a meat scale ranging from A, being like Wagyu or Kobe beef, all the way down to E, which is almost oversaturated with like sodium and sugar and all that other nasty stuff, barely consumable people food. What are we watching tonight, Bambi?
That was very nice. That was nice, Val.
Thank you. I know I change it a lot, and
you do, and I look forward to it each time, man. I really do. It doesn't change on the A, but I'm like, what's he gonna say for E?
I always leave it as a mystery. What's on the docket for what we're watching tonight?
Oh, well, we're watching one of my favorite happy movies. I'm so fucking excited. We're watching Back to the Beach.
Absolutely fantastic. Like where Maximum Overdrive is one of my guilty pleasures, one of my favorite.
It's your happy movie.
Back to the Beach is yours. So
mine.
Back to the Beach is your Maximum Overdrive.
It really is. So it's a movie that I used to watch a lot with my mom and my sister when they were younger. I actually watched it on my wedding day too, because when I'm feeling down or I'm really upset, like this will make me happy. It's not a good movie. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not a bad movie.
It is a parody of the old-time beach movies from the 50s. Yep. So it does star Annette Funicello and Frankie Avalon as Annette and Frankie. Yep. But it takes place in the 80s. So a lot of the little jokes, a lot of the guest stars and the co-stars, they're 80s
It's very dated.
It is super dated, unfortunately, and yet fortunately, because it works perfect for the show. Right. But it's a parody of them. It's them doing a parody of the movies that made them famous.
Exactly.
So my mom is a huge fan of like Beach Blanket Bingo, all the beach parties. She loves them. They're her happy movies. This became a family happy movie. I don't think I ever told you this, Val, but my sister and I once did a drinking game to this.
Oh my God. How did you do that? Please explain that.
Okay, so we're like, so we're going to take a shot every time they say a word. And we chose the word kahuna because we had not watched it in a while. We're like, they don't say it that often. No, they say it every 5 fucking seconds.
Okay, so for those of you that know a little bit of the history of Grady Meat, we've sprinkled it throughout the episodes. This will be episode 11 right now. So Back to the Beach was the very first movie that we ever recorded for the official start of Grady Meat. Now I have that episode on my computer. Vampy refuses to let me release that, but if if you guys are good boys and girls, maybe after season 2, we might toss that out there. I don't know.
I'm thinking more like if we ever do a Patreon, we'll release it. I also think if we ever do a Patreon, that's when we do the movie I was in.
Right. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But the thing I'm trying to say is that this was the movie that started Grady Meat. I mean, when we were watching Repo the Genetic Opera and The Devil's Carnival 1 and 2, the idea was there, and we were talking. And
then I think I threw this movie out when you were like, "We're gonna do this." I'm like, "We gotta do Back to the Beach. We gotta do
Back to the Beach." So
it's perfect.
So yeah.
And full disclaimer, yes, we've seen it. We actually let a few months go by before we watched it together again on purpose.
Yep.
It's not that I don't want that episode released. It's just when we were doing it on my phone still. And I have this like, it's poor quality, but it's also like a phone angled up this way. You guys can already see my double chin. You don't want to go chin and then maybe you might see my face. Okay. You can't see my reactions.
Someday,
but, it still exists. It's not gone.
If we get enough subscribers to justify releasing something like that, maybe we'll create an OnlyFans and release it on OnlyFans.
Oh yeah. Or, you know what? How about this? I am happy with us releasing it at 500 subscribers.
Fantastic. We get 500 subscribers. We will release
that whole thing unedited. I don't care.
Episode 0. Well, it's already been edited because
episode 0.
Computer.
That's fair.
But it's about like 35 minutes long or something like that. But anyways,
I think you'll enjoy watching this the second time because you're going to be able to point out all the little guest stars and everything. Because you were so worried about the plot, and I was like, "There's no fucking plot."
Well, I loved it. I loved it the first time that we watched it, and I really enjoyed it.
I'm be very curious to see if our ratings change.
Right on. So I am ready to get into this now. So if you're ready,
I'm so ready.
I'm ready. So let us go ahead and do this epic fade, whatever it may be, and we will be back in about 2 seconds with Back to the Beach. Okay, so for those of you that are coming in late into the season, we'll go ahead and tell you how we do this. For those of you that have been watching for a couple episodes or since episode 1, you already know how. So if you got to use the bathroom real quick, go ahead and do that. But for those of you that don't know, I watch things on my Xbox. Vampy watches on her computer. A lot of the times we do it on Amazon. Sometimes I do it on my Fandango and she does it on her Amazon account or whatever streaming service we happen to have that the movie we want to watch is on. So that's how we do it. This is what we do. If you are ready, Vampy, I am ready.
God, I'm so ready to watch this
today.
I need this today. Are you kidding me?
Right on. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right. Let me go ahead and get comfortable.
You're saying that like it's like a super long movie or something.
Well, I got to get comfortable, when I'm
Let me get comfortable. We're going to be here for it's a 90-minute movie.
But it's a good 90-minute movie.
It so is. It's so 80s.
TWA. Those planes don't fly anymore.
I know. TWA, who does not exist anymore.
I love this kid. This kid's so awesome.
I know. I wish he had actually become like a main actor because I'm
Right?
like, you got it, man.
But he's so good in this movie, though.
Hey, Kahuna, take a Oh, I'm not playing that drinking game today. Never mind. Also, this is the day and age when actually airplanes had 2 floors.
Well, yeah. Look at the lady in blue back there. Son
Oh my
of a
god.
bitch. That belt is bigger than me.
Oh, really? I was going with the Aquanet in her hair.
That too. You'd
By the
light a
way, if I really
cigarette
was
in
playing
her.
this drinking game again, they said Kahuna 3 times already.
Oh my god. F that. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, if you notice that neat little thing right there in the background, please don't report me to the FBI or my local law
Oh,
enforcement.
is that your son's BB gun?
That is my son's BB gun. So just putting that out there. We're good to go. He's safe with it, so we're okay.
Oh, he won't even touch it if you're not in the room. I know, because he wanted to show it to me, and he was like, oh, wait, I can't because Dad's not here.
He knows. He knows better.
He was like, but here, he moved it just a little. And I remember you going, who moved that? I was like, he was just showing me. It's okay.
I know.
How adorable is Annette Funicello?
She's amazing.
I love the fact that they had so much Skippy here because she was the spokeswoman for Skippy in the 80s.
That's right. And the last time that we watched this, I had made a mention of that.
You did. I was like, you remember.
Yeah, she's a Skippy peanut butter lady.
I do love the fact that she's packing his lunch in a school bus lunchbox.
And
he's trying to crack out a Budweiser.
Busts out the beer.
He's trying to open up a Budweiser while his mom
now he's getting out the smokes.
A little lunch in a school box, metal lunchbox. She doesn't even call him out. She's just like, nope.
Just give me that shit.
Look, she's ready for an apocalypse, and that's not bad.
All that Spam and peanut butter and Campbell's soup.
Hey, in the apocalypse, you'd be happy to be in that fucking house.
Hell yeah.
They don't even give those out anymore. I'd take one. I don't care how punk you are. I'd be like, yeah, it'll match all my other pins here. Come on.
Here, sir, would you like a junior pilot pin? Yes, I would. Thank you very much.
I'm 36. They could do that right now and be like, oh my God, yes. Are you drinking alcohol? I didn't even look.
No, I'm drinking.
Oh, you're drinking an energy drink.
I like these ones. I like the way they taste.
I used to drink balls a lot. That sounds so weird.
Balls? I'm sure you have gargled balls once or twice in your life.
Ring-a-ding-ding. But yes, I have. Anyway.
God almighty, there we go. Now this is
so
a
80s.
time capsule of the 80s right here.
Body glove swimsuits.
The neon title things that are going on right now. That's something else. Yeah, the bodysuits, Venice Beach.
Well, Body Glove was the brand of swimsuits in the 80s and 90s. They might still exist, by the way.
Yeah,
75 cents for babysitting.
That's amazing. 75 cents an hour. $1.50 every 2.
I love this part.
This guy.
He's great.
You see him in the movie too.
I know you guys can't see the movie, but he handed the baby his babysitting to a big, large punk man who was so excited. He's like, I'll take the baby.
To see the baby. He just pulled a fucking knife on his dad. His dad's like, get that shit out of my face.
It's a comb.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's the flip comb.
Yeah.
Switchblade comb. You know, when you were a kid and you had one of those and you thought you were cool?
Yeah, I thought I was cool having one of those.
We all did. We weren't cool.
Fuck yeah, we were awesome.
Sandy is played by Lori Loughlin way before the college scandal, but I did just watch a documentary on that.
Lori Loughlin was pretty awesome back in the day. This is when she did this, and she did Rad.
Yeah.
And yeah.
We gotta add Rad.
She was in a couple other movies during the 80s too, but she didn't really hit her stride until she joined Full House.
By the way, she has not aged. She looks the same here as she does right now.
Yep. Maybe just a little less of the baby face.
Yeah.
And her dad doesn't know that she has a man living in the house. She threw his shit out the window into the damn
And he doesn't even blink, by the way. He's just like, all right. Now, I don't think I pointed this out to you, but they live above Zed's Bait and Tattoo. Zed is the leader of the punk group gang.
That's awesome. Wow, using his kid as a battering ram on the door.
Is he using someone's head? The hair helmet. Welcome to When Vampy Knows Movies by Heart. Talking about hair. That's my haircuts at the Braille Barber College. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Dick Dale, the king of surfer music.
Yep.
You guys know his song was sampled in the Black Eyed Peas.
Well, people will recognize his music from Pulp Fiction.
Oh yeah, that one too. That's the one that was sampled in Black Eyed Peas.
Yep, that's the best way to get people to know who he is.
Ed Burns. How kooky.
How kooky.
No one's gonna get that except us.
This guy. I love this
oh God,
guy.
I know. He's so great.
He's like my age and still cruising the bars. You can cut cheese with how sharp his fucking chin is.
Oh my God, he actually looks like Max Headroom?
Yep.
Yeah, doesn't he?
Chicks dig me.
Nah, I dig chicks. You dig?
Bridget, where were we?
Like how Bridget's just like, I'm used to this. But I will say this, he has a lot of money, so Bridget's just like,
Sure, whatever.
I do love Connie Stevens in this. For people that don't know, Connie Stevens was an actor and singer at the same time that they were in these movies.
Is that the blonde-haired girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She also played a teacher in Grease, too.
Yep. Oh, cut her face out.
Hey, Enigma and I are pretty normal, but if I saw that there was a photo of my face cut, I'd be like, bitch, you want to go?
Look, we can fight or whatever. It's up to you. You let me know. You want to fuck around?
Or I'd be that type of wife that'd be like, oh, no problem. I got a replacement picture. That would be me, by the way. Be like, hold on, you got a printer?
Right, yeah.
Got it.
Oh, Lori Loughlin.
I know. She is super hot in this movie.
She's amazingly hot in this movie.
She was hot in a Full House, too, by the way, people.
She was hot and rad.
Yeah.
Even though she did not do any of her own stunts in that movie.
I love all the outfits, though. I really do. I really miss, like, the late 80s, early to mid-90s, where you could wear shit that didn't match and no one cared. It was fashion.
Well, you can do that now.
You can. It's just not fashion.
No. There's a lot of that going around. We are not having a fight.
Am I sleeping?
Am I sleeping here tonight? No. Then we're having a fight.
Well, in her defense, Mom knows about him. There's just not a lot of room.
Yeah.
By the way, for anyone that knows, engagement rings and wedding rings, it doesn't matter. I'm currently wearing a silicone ring because I bought us a nice collection of them. You know why? I don't like wearing the $1,000 ring every day.
No.
I'm a disaster. I'll lose it.
You'll fall and twist your ankle or bruise your ass.
No. And that all happened in one fucking week.
Yeah.
My dad laughed because we were talking about replacing my table the same day that I slammed my knee into it and bruised it really badly. And he's like, it hurt us. I'm like, it's sentient. Me falling down my stairs, though, just so everybody knows, in 1 week, I sprained an ankle. I bruised my knee really badly by slamming it into the table I just told you about. And I fell down my stairs and bruised my ass really bad.
God almighty.
I woke up super early by accident, and I was just like, well, I might as well go log into work. I go down the stairs. I missed the first step entirely. My ass is still bruised. It's just much better.
There you go.
No photos, but like if you looked at my butt the next day, it was black and blue. I landed pretty fucking hard. It was one of those things where it was a Monday where I took a moment and I was like, oh, this does not bode well for the rest of the damn week. Right?
Pajama party. Here it is.
I love that they have the most ornate pajamas. Like,
right. Does anybody sleep in pajamas like this?
No.
Absolutely not.
No. That's only if you want to get laid.
Yes.
And then you're not wearing it when you sleep.
Exactly.
No, if someone invited me to pajama party, I'd be like, great, it's an oversized t-shirt. Don't get me wrong.
And where did they find all these people to have said pajama party?
I'm assuming her daughter has friends. I like how Zed and his party people are like, yeah, we live here too. Come on.
We're going to come in and have pajama party.
By the way, all the punks are kind of cute.
That fucking mohawk is
amazing.
That. Hey, that's my mother. Well, all right, I'll dance with you then.
I like how he's not even listening. He's just like, oh, 2 girls want me.
Yes. These punks are some of the nicest people, though. They're like being totally considerate and
And honestly, they realize that when the girls are kicking them out, it's just for fun. So
Yeah. Okay, we got to go, guys. We've had our fun. Let's hit the road. This is the dude that just watches all the water to get the people
tell
to
when the
get out
waves are. Yep.
when the waves are coming.
Surf
And he's
Central.
fucking passed out, and all of a sudden the alarm goes off, and it goes bananas.
Like, whammy, it's your mom. Can't talk. I gotta surf. Sorry, ma'am. He's dead. Hang up. Why, oh, why, oh, why? Did I ever leave Ohio? My mom still says that to this day. That was literally a drink made of Alka-Seltzer, Tylenol, Folgers, ground coffee, and Pepsi. Do not make that, people.
The
You're
coffee
not
was
gonna be happy.
decaffeinated, though.
You're not going to be happy if you drink that. I don't care if it cures a hangover. I love this acting right here. I'm going to vom. Nope. Might vom. Nope. Maybe we should try making it one day.
Absolutely not.
I don't know if it keeps Keith Richards alive.
Keith Richards lives on these, dude.
Keith Richards, trust me.
He tried to be all angsty, and his mom's like, "That's adorable."
His mom knows him. She's like, "I've got this."
That's so adorable, honey. That's so awesome. Mom, come on. Oh, did you hear that? No. Nope. It's twice. Barking spiders are in this room somewhere. Oh, open mouth kissing. Uh-oh. It's a PG-13 movie. Better watch out.
Sorry, what? I was too busy doing this.
Ah!
Does someone actually want to take that cherry bomb away from him? Because that is a lit cigarette on the fuse.
He's doing that on purpose. It's his timer.
I know. Just it needs to go elsewhere. Women's John is fine. Just
there you go.
Oh, my favorite part. You know that. Are you telling me you don't know how to Jamaica Ska?
I cannot remember how to Jamaica Ska.
Well, they're going to teach you how to Jamaica Ska.
Oh, well, I guess I'm going to learn.
I did the Jamaica Ska on my wedding day.
Uh-oh.
With my sister. There's photo proof of it, by the way.
Exactly. Lori Laughlin and I are on the same wavelength. What the hell is that? Jamaica what?
Oh, and it's Fishbone.
Wishbone is badass even today, ladies and gentlemen.
Fishbone.
I highly recommend you check them out.
Fishbone. Thank you.
Yep.
You said Wishbone. Wishbone's a dog.
Fishbone. That's what I said. Fishbone.
Oh, it sounded like you said Wishbone. I'm like, that's a dog.
No, I probably said Wishbone, but I said Fishbone. Yeah. I will edit that out. Fishbone.
No, don't edit it out. I'll just sit there and go, it's a dog. It's Fishbone.
Yeah. Fishbone.
Fishbone is actually a really good band still.
Wishbone is cool too. He would teach you things and take you on wild.
But Fishbone is a ska band that is still active today.
Yes, Fishbone's great. They were real big in the 90s too.
Oh, come on. At least try to dance, Val.
No, I know where my limits are. I don't dance. Val does not dance. I will dance with my kids because they will.
But you won't dance with me via video? Come on.
No.
For the viewers?
I'll do a little bit of this. How about a little bit of this?
You want to do a little swim?
A little bit of that. A little bit of that. That's about all you're gonna get right there.
I'll take it. Look at Troy.
I dance like Troy.
Excuse any slurring. I've had a beer and a half and like 4 shots, 4 or 5 shots. Whatever, it makes me funnier, right?
Right. Yes.
What happens is the next day, Val will tell me what I said and I'll be like, I don't remember a freaking thing.
That. Well, what it's on camera, so.
And that's all. He'll be like, well, it's going to be in the video. I'll be like, great, I'll remember it later.
Yep.
I went, did I make an ass of myself? Not 100%. Cool. Nice save, Mom.
Moms know best.
My mom would do that same thing, by the way. If this
my mom would not.
Okay.
My mom would be like, Tim, I'm still staying at your house tonight. Damn it,
Leave
Mom.
room for Jesus. Leave room for Jesus. I'm so sorry, Tim's mom.
Her and I talked about that the other day.
She doesn't like me to begin with. Can we not?
No, she likes you. She knows who you are. But we talked about how I'm not supposed to say GD or JC anymore, and how we were making jokes about it in one episode.
Well,
and I was like, Mom, we're not making fun of you. You know, it's we're just making fun of the situation. And she goes, oh, that's fine. That's cool. I don't care. Just as long as you don't say it, we're good to go. I love Paul Rubin. He's amazing.
I do love the people in the afro wigs behind him dancing. It was always my favorite when I was a kid too.
Well, see, this was before Pee-wee's Playhouse too, wasn't it?
Same time.
Was it the same time?
So they did, Annette Funicello and Frankie Avalon did a guest star on Pee-wee's Playhouse as, a thank you for him doing this.
Do you know what famous actor got his start on Pee-wee's Playhouse?
What?
Lawrence Fishburne.
I actually did know that, but I just wanted you to say
what was he? Cowboy Bob?
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did actually know that, but I'm like, I want you to have your moment.
I knew that.
Tubular.
He's gonna ride the surfboard off into
know.
the night.
I love. That's the only thing that's not realistic in the whole entire movie. Like everything else is like, yeah, it's a parody and not realistic, but this is the thing that takes you out of reality.
There goes Pee-wee.
I like how Lori Loughlin looks confused, like she hasn't heard the story 1,000 times.
Right, Dad. What are you getting ready to tell? I'm gonna tell the story, young lady.
Never heard the story before.
No.
Even though my brother said at the beginning, dinner, surf story. Dinner, surf story.
This is my story, Annette, and you tell it well, dear. Just tell it a little faster.
That's a booty.
Yeah.
That was a cop booty.
That's very true. Was it arresting?
Such a dork.
Did it read you your rights?
Oh my God, please stop.
Knife.
Nice?
Knife.
You want to call you nice?
Damn it. Call me Bobby.
No one ever noticed that their son was missing for like 4 days.
Right? He's been hanging out with these guys.
I like that. The way we used to do in the good old days. Pajama party? Did you hear that in the background?
We'll surf for it.
I have to admit the way that he has the black on there, that will actually help.
Look at the size of that damn surfboard. That thing
looks like it looks like Pickle Rick.
There he goes. He's finally on the board now.
If he can stay on these little waves, sure.
Yep.
He should not have caught up to Zed that fast. And by the way, that's definitely not Zed on the board.
Nope.
This is definitely a stunt double. It is super obviously a stunt double. I like stunt double for the guy who plays Zed. Green screen for Frankie Avalon.
Right.
It's the humunga cowabunga from down under.
Did he say
the one
shit?
swear? The one swear in that whole entire movie. Holy shit.
See, and Zed's even telling him to get in. Don't worry about the bet, dude.
No, he's actually very worried. Like, you're gonna eat dirt from China.
Yeah.
Zed already tried.
Is gonna surf this fucking wave
via green screen.
Via green screen. That's right. Where's the green screen? Let's see it. There it is.
There it is.
Hi.
But with that green screen, the way that wave went over him, he should have been wiped out.
And he's going like this. Hey.
Tubular.
Check me out, guys. Oh, he's shaving too.
Shaving.
Zed is impressed. Whoa.
Come on, that's not bad. Dude, can I get your autograph?
Thanks, man.
And dive back. And this is why you do not drink every time they say kahuna, because that's like 2 in 15 seconds. And here's another one.
Why, oh, did I leave Ohio?
My mom still says that to this day. I know I said that before, but
did she ever live in Ohio?
No, we never lived in Ohio. Chicago and Illinois. All right, we can pause it.
We got a lot to unwrap here.
Not really, but
okay.
So it was back to the beach.
That was back to the beach. That was amazing. All right. So Vampy, since this is your ultimate guilty pleasure movie, why don't you go ahead and take it away first?
All right. So, I mean, there's not much bad I can say, but I will say this. It is very dated. Hi, Aria.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. I love your dog. She's adorable as shit.
Mm-hmm. She's bright.
It's very dated. I mean, a lot of the things that they allude to just don't make sense anymore. Nope. Some of the cameos that they've had, and I don't mean Fishbone and Pee Wee Herman, but I'm talking about Ed Burns. I'm talking about OJ. I'm talking about Barbara Billingsley. I'm talking about Bob Denver. People are going to get it, but as it goes on and on, this is not a movie that's going to last in history. No. Okay? That being said, I have always adored it for the cheesiness. I've adored it for the joy it has brought my family.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean that in like a really cheesy way. Like I said in the beginning of this, my mom has always loved those beach movies. So the fact that in the 80s they decided, and by the way, those beach movies stopped in like the 60s, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact in the late 80s they decided to do a parody, because parodies were big,
Mm-hmm.
a parody of their own movies, she loved. We always watched it. We got enough of it. I didn't need to understand all the jokes or anything like that. And to me, it still holds up. I
Mm-hmm.
know that the cameos don't. I know that the jokes don't. If you don't know who Annette Funicello is, you're not going to know that she endorsed Skippy's peanut
Right.
butter at one point.
Exactly.
If you don't know Frankie Avalon, you're not going to know that he was in all his beach movies and that he sang Venus, and he was actually one of the biggest heartthrobs of that time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you have to know that, but I think it actually brings a little bit more of a level to it.
Sure.
So to me, is this my ultimate happy movie? It is, but it's the memories I attribute to it, not the movie itself. So there's a high nostalgia factor here, and I don't know if that was the same for you with Maximum Overdrive or not.
Yes. So with that being said, take it right into your grade, but I want you to do the same thing that I did with Maximum Overdrive. I want you to give it 2. I want you to give it 1 that you
Nostalgia?
would absolutely give it 100%, but then the second one I want you to be critical.
Okay.
All right. So first, the one with your heart first.
If I gave it my heart, it would be an A. I wouldn't even give it an A plus because I know there's problems with it, but it would be a solid A.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean that from the heart. Even nostalgia wise, there was always problems with it. So it would get a solid A.
Okay.
If I'm being critical. Now, we did this with Stay Tuned where we talked about how it mostly still holds up.
Yep. And we even did this with Maximum Overdrive too.
And Maximum Overdrive still holds up. Mm-hmm. This one doesn't hold up as well. So if I'm being super critical, the dated references, sorry, OJ. The fact that if I say Frankie and Annette, not everybody knows what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. If we say Maximum Overdrive and Emilio Estevez, or we go Emilio, people get it. Yep. If we say Stay Tuned and we talk about John Ritter, we talk about, I had a bunch of people today messaging me going, I love that movie.
And they
never forgot about it. They're just awesome. Oh my God, I didn't think anybody else loved that movie. I'm like, it still stands up to a degree. This one is a little bit more outdated. Mm. It doesn't have the soundtrack that Maximum Overdrive has with that nice big backing. Yeah, sorry, Fishbone, but you're not AC/DC.
No.
Sorry, Pee Wee Herman, you're also not AC/DC.
So critical rating, though, what would it be?
B minus.
B minus? Okay, that's pretty solid.
That's my critical. That's pretty solid. And I think that's pretty fair, actually. Mm-hmm. Because the rest of my rating, critical-wise, would be based on the fact that, at least 25% of it is still relatable today.
Right.
Outdated costumes, but still relatable.
Right.
What's yours? What do you think?
Well, let me dive into that. So this is the second time that I have seen this movie. Yeah. And even though we talked through 3/4 of it, the thing is, though, is that I enjoy watching this movie. This movie has such a lighthearted feel to it. It does not take itself seriously, which is a big thing, a big part of this. It is very, very 80s. This is a time capsule straight from the middle of the 80s.
So 80s.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. With everything that is in it. But it's a fun movie to watch. It's a movie that you don't have to put a whole lot of weight into because it is exactly what it is. And with that being said, my rating, I think, would go right along the side of your critical rating. As a personal rating, it would be like a B minus, solid B minus.
And, in all fairness, I think that's what you gave it the first time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You gave it a B of some sort.
Yeah. Well, like you said,
I think it's freaking fair. That's super fair.
Well, like you said, a lot of the references and stuff in here are pretty dated, and younger people who haven't really dived into the 80s won't get it so much, and they won't understand why it is as enjoyable to us,
Right. And keep in mind, in the 90s, I was 7 years old and older, and that's when I was watching this movie.
Right.
We showed it to your kids. It
went right over their heads. They're like, what the hell?
It would.
Yep. But but anyways, so yeah, definitely a B minus. It's an
That's fair.
enjoyable movie. I know how much you love this movie, and in turn, it makes me enjoy it even more because you get such
Because I was
joy.
dancing.
Yeah, you get such joy out of watching this movie, and I in turn get joy watching it, not only because I think it's a good movie, but because you have such a good time watching it. So I think a B minus is very fair. And then that takes it to the channel rating, which would obviously be a B minus too.
Yeah, B minus, solid B, somewhere in
Hmm.
there.
Yep,
It would
cool.
be in between,
Right,
technically. But
right.
yeah, if we're just doing it from like my,
Yep, from the
yeah,
critical rating, it'd be a
then
solid B
solid B
minus.
minus, solid B
But
minus.
with your nostalgia rating, that
It would
bumps it up to an A.
it would
Or
bump it up to a
a
B.
B, yeah, a B.
Yeah. Yeah. My nostalgia rating doesn't hold that much weight, people. It bumped up to a B. Which you know what? A B minus to a B I think is
That's
absolutely
pretty
fair
good.
for something
Yeah.
this cult classic-y.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's exactly what this is. This is a cult classic. This is a niche film. This
Definitely.
this has its own fans, and that's about all there is to do with this. So with that being said, channel wise, we give it a B minus. Vampy gives it a nostalgia rating of A. So Vampy, let's see here. We are really close to the end of
We
season
are.
one.
We
This is
so are.
this is something that we didn't think we would get this far in, and now
We didn't.
we are 2 episodes from being finished with season one. We've only got 2 movies left. One is Megaforce, which we've been kind of hyping up since the beginning of the season.
Only because you've never seen it, and I've
Yeah,
only seen
because
it
of and it
once.
has a big fat 0 on Rotten Tomatoes. Uh,
It's
uh,
one of my mom's like favorite movies,
yeah,
like
and then we're gonna end the season out with Ghostbusters Answer the Call with my
which
kids.
I've never seen. So
Exactly. My kids are super excited to watch that
yeah,
movie. They think that that's the coolest thing. They're like, she hasn't seen it. Oh,
I haven't. But you know what? I'm gonna say to your kids, well, you haven't seen the other ones.
nope, they sure haven't. But yeah.
Foreshadowing, foreshadowing.
So we're gearing up for season two. We have solidified guests for season
Oh,
two. We have
it's so good.
solidified our 13 episode movie watching list for season two. And we're going to have a couple of other things coming at you in season two as well. I'm not going to get into those right now. Yeah, that's super secret. Only a couple people besides you and me know about it. But when they come out, you'll know, and I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised.
And
Um,
do make sure that realize that between the first season and second season, we'll still be releasing what we call beef jerky
yep,
bites. So little snippets
yep,
of bloopers or things that we talked about that didn't make main
yep.
episodes. So you're not going to go without any
Nope.
Grady meat in those couple of weeks between season one, season
Yep.
two. We've got some stuff that's prepared
Yeah,
for
we're
you, so you
gonna
get a little testy,
yeah, a little bit.
little
We're gonna take
test.
about a month break. I think we deserve that after this awesome season finishes out.
This
Um,
has been so much fun. Like I'll be
Blast.
honest. When we decided to do this, I wasn't even sure we'd make it halfway through a
No,
season. I'm not saying that we have a million fans. We don't,
we have
but to
34.
the we do, and to those of you that actually like tune in every week and comment and everything, that makes it worth it to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Watching movies with one of my best friends also makes it worth it, but like seeing that, I'm like, oh my god, people are watching.
Our friend Jason and our friend Tracy, they are troopers. They watch
And
from beginning
Sean,
to
I know
end.
you're
And
there
Tron,
too.
yeah. Well, see, you know some of the watchers that I don't. And we've got other people on there too that watch that I can't remember names of right offhand, but we know who you are.
We do.
Uh, and we see the comments that you leave, and it's pretty awesome, guys. It really is
No, thank
that
you. Really.
that you think that we're cool enough to be invited into your living room or your bedroom or while you're
But
sitting on the shitter.
man,
And
to those that tell us like we put you in the background while we work and such, I'm
right,
ignoring the shitter part, by the way. To those that say like I just put your playlist on the background and I just listen to
just
it
let it
like
go.
all the time, I'm like, really?
That's awesome. That's
That's
awesome,
that's
guys.
amazing to me.
That's the whole reason why we do this. Well, aside from me and Vampy getting to hang out for a couple hours a week and watching some pretty awesome movies that we love or we
It's
hate.
more than a couple hours.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
sick of him.
Season 2 co-host position is going to be opening up, ladies and gentlemen. Whether mine or hers is yet to be determined in the divorce. But but anyways, on a serious note, thank you very much, guys,
Really.
for the subscribers that we have right now. We are at 34, and that is 31 or 32 more than we thought we
I
would
was gonna
ever
say it's
get.
probably about 30 more than we thought we would have that aren't
Right.
like
I mean, we knew both
the
of
few
us would
friends.
subscribe, but
Then yeah,
beyond that, and to the guests that we have had this season, Enigma the
can't wait to see you
Dragon.
again,
Oh yeah,
Amy.
Enigma's coming season 2. Amy from Fantasy Fiction Fanatics, she's coming back for season 2. And my kids again are coming back to close out season 2. And your friend, soon to be my
Cobra.
friend Cobra, is coming in for live stream. And we've got some other
It's gonna be a
people
lot of fun.
that have already requested guest
Yeah,
spots, and
for season 3.
we're working on season 3 there. So we got a lot of stuff in the fire.
Full disclosure, these are all our friends, but we're so excited to have you. We don't care.
Right, yeah. But anyways, Vampy, let's go ahead and close this awesome night out. Why don't you go ahead and tell everybody how they can find us on social media?
Oh, I would love to. So on social media, you can find us at Grady Meat on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And as always, if you have something that you want to suggest to us, you can email us at gradymeat@gmail.com. You'll get a response from me, Vampy, and we do take all requests very seriously. So
just to let you guys know, I have this notebook. It says Grady Meat episode. What does it say? Episode guide and notes.
I don't know what it says because I haven't read it. So
any suggestions that you guys give us, be it video games, movies, music, anything, it doesn't matter. It goes into this book, and then Vampy and I talk about it at a later date. So
we do. So we do any suggestions, whether you send it through the email, whether you send it through direct messages, we do get them and we do discuss them.
Yep.
Please do not be offended if we don't choose one. There's usually reasons behind that.
We only have 13 slots to fill in a season, so
and we can fill a lot with just our bad choices in movies, period. But do know that we do look at them and we do discuss them at length.
Absolutely.
So we do thank you for all suggestions that are brought in.
Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Well, like we said a few moments ago, we've got 2 episodes left for the season. Episode 12, which comes out next week, is going to be Megaforce. That's going to be a lot of fun because I'm going into that completely blind.
Val is going that completely. Yep. He hasn't even he has not read a synopsis. He has not watched a trailer, and I'm super fucking excited.
I have stayed away from every mention about this movie since the beginning of the year. So
the second I told him it has 0% rating, he's like, I don't want to know anything else.
I don't want to know anything.
That's all I need to know.
Nothing. And then, like I said before, episode 13 is going to close the season out, and that's going to be Ghostbusters Answer
Which I'm going into blind. I have never watched it. I think I may have watched a trailer when it first came out, but I remember nothing. So, I mean, this will be pretty blind for me.
Well, Vampy, if there is nothing else, why don't you go ahead and take us out?
Okay. Well, as always, thank you for joining us for this helping. We hope to see you for the next serving. And unless you've forgotten, I'm Vampy.
And I'm Val.
And this is Grade E Meat. You have a good one.